In honor of National Cocktail Day, here's a look at some of our favorite drinks featured on radio.com.
Today we're using ½ an ounce of amaretto. Some people like to use a little more, but because of the scotch that we're using, this is a bit more viscous and decadent. We're gonna pull back a little on the amaretto and let the scotch shine. So 1.5 of the scotch. And then you simply add ice. Stir it up. And then we're gonna restrain it over a large cube. And add a peel.
So we'll start with 1 part quality cognac, 1 part rye whiskey, 1/4 of an ounce of Demerara syrup. Demerara syrup is just an unrefined syrup. A simple syrup would work, but Demerara adds a little bit of richness. And then 4 dashes of Peychaud's bitters, a bitters that comes to us from New Orleans. Stir our cocktail. Next, we're going to prep the glass. We're just going to rinse it with absinthe. So in this atomizer here, I have just a little bit of absinthe. You can use an atomizer like I'm using, or you can just use a bottle. Swirl it around gently. And then we'll pour our cocktail in. When you pour this drink in, it's important to try to hit the very center of the glass. That way you don't mess with that beautiful aromatic you just spent so much time working on. And lastly, we'll add a little bit more depth of aromatic with just a twist of lemon. So first we'll start with an egg white. You can just rock the yolk back and forth to separate the yolk. Next we'll do 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Then for a little bit of acid to balance, 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. And then we'll do 1.5 ounces of good gin. But rather than just adding ice and shaking the cocktail, we're actually going to shake it twice. This is a technique called dry shaking. What it does is it allows the ingredients to really incorporate. You get that kind of signature foam that you expect from a good egg white drink. This time with ice. Now the big difference between a sour and a fizz. Fizzes don't have any ice, unlike sours, which always have ice. And then what separates this Gilded Fizz from a Golden Fizz is the addition of Thomas Henry Mango Lemonade. And we'll use this to add some fizz, some depth, and a little bit more fruit character. Lastly, we'll top it with lemon twist. Garnish. So for this one, rather than just using lemon, lime, and agave, instead we're going to use a little bit of yuzu liqueur. So for this we'll use 1 part yuzu. Then for some floral sweetness, rather than using agave, we'll use 2 parts honey. So it's 3 parts lemon juice. And then 8 parts tequila. Ice up to 10. Then give it a hearty shake. And simply strain it over ice. Then garnishing is always optional. My preferred way to garnish this is just a wheel of lemon, and then togarashi, a Japanese spice with a little bit of sesame in it. Just a little bit of heat over top. And that's it, that's the Yuzu Margarita.
With these fancy cocktails, you're sure to impress your friends. We hope you enjoy.